What's good, y'all? You already know the deal. It is your girl, Mabel, your Muse, and we're back for another video. Like I said, it is a new chapter, the same Muse. First of all, is this recording? Because that would be a tragedy if it was not. Anywho, like I said, new chapter, same Muse, but deeper meaning. And I'm really trying to give myself grace and allow myself a space to actually, show up slow, show up soft, and do all those things. So this is still kind of a learning process, whatever it may be for me. And thank you for being gracious with me. But anywho, today I did want to share a poem with you guys that I wrote. Actually, let me write this. I actually wrote this back in June. So like I said, I've kind of been writing, kind of not been writing. It really depends on where my head space is at the moment. But yeah, I really want to share this poem with you guys. I was going to read it at an open mic night. I just haven't made the time to actually go and attend one yet, or attend one recently. Been dealing with life and whatnot. Um, but yeah, around the time that I wrote this one, I think I was just dealing with certain individuals who were, I guess, for lack of better words, as the kids say, just being haters. And I'm like, yo, I don't do nothing but mind my business and the business that pays me. And your business is not paying me, so I'm not minding it. But anywho, this is actually one of my favorite poems that I've written recently. And I hope you guys enjoyed as well. It is called The Glass Onion. And to kind of give like an analysis, like hitting meaning behind it. I don't know if you guys ever watched The Glass Onion. I think it's like the Knives Out series or something. Great movie. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. But there's like a hidden meaning versus like obvious truth. So I'll read that first and then give you guys a poem. So the glass onion metaphor suggests something that appears complex and multi-layered, kind of like peeling an onion, of course, but it's actually clear and transparent when it's viewed directly. So with this is kind of like the duality of our complexity and our simplicity. Something I always say, I'm like, life is so complex, but it's so simple at the same time. Like we are such complex individuals, but we are also very simple beings at the same time. But anywho, without further ado, the glass onion. And I have not revisited this since I guess since I wrote it and then like read it months ago. So we're seeing this for the first time together. Okay. Anywho, the glass onion. People are not going to respect you, people are not going to like you. But without a doubt, without a question, without the overwhelming loop and cycle of self-pity, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? What do you see when you face yourself? What do you hear when there is no one else in the room but you? Who are you when you are free from the scrutiny and judgment of the masses? Don't let this guy in screaming your name, bashing your character, undressing you to a pile of nothingness with their gaze. You are the keeper of your energy, the sorceress who holds the key. Don't let this guy in. Don't let her in either. What's outside of you is to be kept outside. Why give the pen to someone who's yet to understand the plot? To sign away your rights, your birthrights, to write your own story, rightfully so. Don't let them in. Don't pay them with your mind, because when the day ends and night falls, who is left to deal with the fallout? Who is left to pick up the pieces and reconstruct? Why give them the chance to destroy what was meant to be nurtured, catered to, maintained, and built upon? Refrain from doing yourself a disservice, the biggest disservice, humanly and spiritually possible, to dim your light and kill your passion. Listen to your inner child. They never left your side. They stayed to see it through, to walk with you, guiding you to fulfillment of your soul's purpose and then some. Without a doubt, without a question, when you look into the mirror, don't sulk and don't seek. Who you've yearned for the most was looking right back at you this whole time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, that was so tea. That was beautiful. As soon as as I was reading it, I definitely was kind of thrown back into when I was writing it. And I was, like I say, I always shock myself when I write stuff. Don't know why I'm talented. God bless me with this gift. But that was, yeah, that was my. I think I also, this poem was like a reminder to myself as well. Like even though I was dealing with individuals who for one don't know me and were sharing and were sharing whatever thoughts and beliefs they had of me while projecting whatever. This was a reminder to myself, like, girl, first of all, bump that. We don't care what people think around here. Okay, this is your life. But even even with other people who are, they have their thoughts, they have their beliefs, whatever about me. What do I think about myself? Who am I? Who is Mabel, your muse? And that kind of leads me back to the past video that I just posted. But it's a reminder not to let those comments in, not to let those people in, because those are distractions. I'm here for my purpose and my purpose only. To I'm not here to do what you got to do, okay? I'm here to fulfill my purpose. And if my purpose then falls into alignment with yours and pushes you towards your purpose, beautiful, beautiful, rightfully so. But I needed to be reminded that despite what people think about me, what do I think about myself? What do I think about myself? Like, who is Mabel? Come on. And honestly, not honestly, sorry. Somebody just asked me this question yesterday and it had me to really sit and ponder. And I'm really happy that they asked me this question because I've never been asked such an insightful question. So I've never actually taken the time to sit and think about that. And it's actually a really good journal prompt. But they asked me what's something that people often like misinterpret about me or people often misread about me. Took me some time, but I realized, mind you, right before they asked that question, they complimented me and they said like something about me screams like quiet confidence. It's like you just got it going on. And what I shared with that individual is that oftentimes people think that I literally have it all going on. Like I know what I'm doing, I know everything, and I'm just, Mabel's got it all figured out and life is good, life is great. And I used to hate it when people would say that, especially during undergrad, because I'm like, babe, you think I got it all together? Meanwhile, I'm falling apart right now, okay? I am quite frankly falling apart. Hold on, let me make sure this is recording. All right, it's recording. But I used to hate when people would say that because I was like, girl, you don't know. All hell is breaking loose. All hell is breaking loose. And you talking about oh, you've got it all figured out, blah, 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 blah. I used to hate it when people would say that to me, but I've realized that, well, now I see it more as a compliment. I guess a compliment to my character, a compliment to who I am as a person, because what they see is somebody who's moving with purpose. And just from that, I can say mission accomplished because I believe that I do move with purpose. I move intentionally, even on the days that, I might forget who I am, as the kids say, or I kind of drift off and I'm like feeling, down in the dumps and blah, 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 blah. Despite that, I am a person who moves with intentionality. I move with purpose. I always say like I don't speak just to speak. Like okay, there can be times where it's like we're making jokes and not kicking all that, but like I speak with intention. I don't just say stuff to say stuff. Like I'm not just gonna say I want to do like say this, say A and I mean B. Like what's the point there? And I've said this before, like life, we're all supposed to be each other's teachers, mentors, like we all are learning from each other. Life is a shared experience. And I am a student to life. I am not afraid to learn. I'm not afraid to learn the lessons. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it sucks, but my spirit, my soul is open to learning always. So I think that's also one reason why people believe that I've got all figured out because I'm set in the knowing that at the end of the day everything works out for me in my favor without a doubt. Like God's favorite, come on, you should believe that too. But even like I have that knowing. So even in the face of adversity, even in the face of things not working out my way, I'm sitting there like, okay, what am I supposed to learn from this? Okay, God, why is this happening? Okay, what am I supposed to take from this, and how do I move from this? There are days where I will sulk. I'm a human being. Okay, give me grace. But for the most part, I really do try to learn from each and every experience that I have, whether it's meeting people, whether it's something I've watched, something I've read, something I've seen, like whatever it is, I'm a student to life. And that's something that really does aid in like my overall spiritual growth, my overall just like my faith, all that, because I don't know everything. I am not I am not the seer of all things. I'm not like the freaking Buddha or anything. I'm none of that, okay? But I am open to actually experiencing life and to learning from my experience here, because I know there are things that I'm meant to learn and then teach, and there are things that I'm meant to teach, like things that I just know and I'm meant to teach. Like, it's, I don't know. I really did have to like sit and think about that answer, but yeah, my answer to that question was people often think that I have it all figured out, but I've realized that what they're seeing is that I move with intention, I move with purpose, that and that shows up as it should, because okay, period, I've done my job. Like, hey, I can't do everything. I can't. Without God, especially. Nah, I'm so sorry. Even as you're seeing me sit here today, I swear to you, I posted that video. I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks ago or something. And literally after I posted that video, like the 2 weeks after, I was kind of back down in the dumps. Like, I just was not feeling it. Life was not fun. It was not cutesy. But as I'm sitting here right now, literally today, because yesterday I was also still very much down in the dumps. Literally today, it's as if like just bring me back to life again. And I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful for that. But honestly, I kind of went on a tangent. Hey, so be it, whatever. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm sitting at the park right now, and it's not many people here, but it's a cool little crowd. Kids playing, dogs barking, all that. But the sun, it feels so good on my skin, and it's a reminder again, like, you're alive and you're here for a reason. God is not done with you yet, Mabel. God's not done with you yet either, twin. So we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. And just remind yourself, like, or ask yourself, without a doubt, without a question, like, who are you? What do you see in the mirror? Doesn't matter what other people think, what other people see, what other people hear, what other people say. What do you think about yourself? Like, when you're free from the scrutiny and judgment of the masses. My God, I really ate with this. When I say, when I say God really blessed me with a pen so crazy, yeah, the glass onion. But anywho, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go, else I'm just gonna sit here and like yap and yap and yap. I need to go eat, so I'm about to go and figure that out. But I love you guys dearly. Um, I do look forward to, I mean, I say hope, I look forward to continuing this and watching myself grow and become more comfortable doing this. Um, because yes, I'm a shy gal, but I'm also a very confident gal. But I don't know what it is. There's like a resistance here for some reason. Or I don't want to use the word resistance. There's just, I don't know. It's weird. It's like a slight difficulty, but I'm still doing it. You know, like I said, fear just gotta ride in the back seat. Matter of fact, I'm finna kick her out the car. Like, you in my ear, you yapping a little too much. Backseat driving, I'm not having it. I, I'm the one who's driving this damn car, okay? But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go. Else I'm gonna keep yapping. I love y'all mucho, mucho, mucho. If you feel inclined to, share this video with a friend or rewatch it as many times as you want to. Turn it on, watch some dinner. Yeah, that's where my brain's at. I said turn it on, watch some dinner. Turn it on, drink some wine, eat your dinner, all that good stuff. But anywho, love y'all down. Why did I blow it? Whatever.